How is that okay? For those asking me how to validate their work visa in UK, as because currently there is no physical card biometrics, so all biometric physical card got expired December 31st, 2024. But by the reason of change of policy, there was an adjustment till last month 31st, and there is a new policy which shows that every care worker that has been displayed, the funnel has been created for them to move right there so that they can be fixed into other system instead of bringing in foreign workers from other parts of the country. So that does not simply mean that they will stop recruiting in international workers. It's going to come up, but for the fact that I'm so happy, I'm so glad. Very big thank you to Home Office, to our amiable Clinicians the second, and to every members of Parliament for their efforts and their assistance in regards to making this happen. As so many of you are aware that several times have I advocated on my page on every platform talking about them creating a funnel for those people that has been displayed that they're serious. So I've been advocating this since last year, I think September if I'm right. You can check my page or whatever, so that those people that has been displayed from their their cost has been taken away from them so that they can be sorted out. So luckily, the UK government has created a funnel for everyone with displayed course to be able to be fixed up in their council, that is their local council, to other companies that are recruiting and that needs sponsorship. Yeah, I was one of those that talked about them stopping international. We have two types of international sponsorship. We have the local and international. The local is for those that are displaced region that needs new sponsorship. That does not mean that their former BRPs expire. Yeah, for those that have 2028, 2026, 2020, whatever, your this thing is still validated till then, according to the new policy that was created as of April 6th this year. If you go to the updated Home Office form on Home Office updates on international worker or sponsorship healthcare sponsor visa on page section 5.6 to 6.0, you're going to read it right there. And on my next video, I'm going to be showing you the write-up itself. And so many people like Clara and other people have done it on YouTube already, talking about this new policy. So they're not giving people 100 days to go back anymore. Yeah, the latest idea is that most people will be picked from the funnel. Like for example, let's say for example, there's a company named Aggregate. Aggregate has just gotten his ability or right to sponsor people from outside the UK and within the UK, and the company is in need of staff right here in the UK to work for them as an healthcare worker, both nurses, support worker, carer, and the like. So what do? Instead of you recruiting from overseas, you get to go to the funnel created for each council to pick staff from there and recruit. Although one of the most disappointing thing now is because I got a note similar to that was that they had to start requesting for driver's license. In some cases, there is no need for that driver's license. They can pair up those that with driver's license with the non-drivers. Or they wanted to make it as strict as possible, just to let the government know that we still have a lot of people that are still on the in the funnel that are yet to be picked, either because of driver's license issue, and these people were recruited without no driver's license by their previous employer, but they wanted to make it stricter and stricter and tell you, oh, they've recruited and they couldn't get with this on the from outside. Please let us still look into this and scrutinize it. I'm not teaching you your job. I'm just here to say a very big thank you for how far you've helped with this case. Honestly, because I was one of those affected in this case, and before I got affected, I've been advocating for a lot of people because people come to my page and complain. I'll hear people say this, say that, say everything. So I was advocating. I didn't even know I was going to be hit like this, and I was so happy that my own case because I didn't stop. I was sending email verbats into every platform, every corner I go, and I'm so happy that it's been so. Thank you very much, Home Office, for being amazing. Thank you very much, the members of Parliament. I don't take it for granted because I didn't come out to do this video to say a very big thank you. Honestly, then that means I'm being selfish. Then also I want to say a very big thank you to our amiable Clinicians because without all of you, this cannot be made possible. We're not taking it for granted. We promise as much as we can to be the best of who we can and to give you the best of who we can to work in the UK. And for also, most of I'm talking on behalf of everybody on sponsorship now, that everybody will be looking forward to get their ILR at the stipulated time according to what their letter from Home Office is stating. Thank you very much once again. And for those asking me, how do I validate my current right to work in the UK? You know that everybody's BRP expired 31st of December, but that does not drive that you expire. No, go to gov.uk. It's going to ask you for your old BRP number or your passport number. So if you know your passport number is not on your documentation, you can do it still. It's not still late. But notwithstanding, you can use your expired BRP, your date of birth, and your what? That's the expired BRP number, your date of birth, and your this is so from there you can validate that you have the legal right to work in the UK. So you can give it to your you can give it to your a new employer that can give you 20 hours. Yeah, you can work 20 extra hours somewhere else. You can also give it to landlord to rent. And also some people did not know that as an healthcare worker or that is in the UK on sponsorship, I'm doing this as a comprehensive video. I have separated it, but because I have other things I work on as well, so I don't need to start breaking it down for you. All I need is for you to know the update. You can actually do some courses, yeah, government funded. If you click here, you see wage roads, you can do some certain courses. You know, in healthcare sector, we have the hairstylist. You can go for hairstylist training. You can go for music training because you can actually be switched from being a support worker, care worker to become an activity person. You can do and cleaning training. There are so many MVQ training you can actually carry out. They just make sure you're getting your MVQ on MVQ. So by the time you're getting your ILR, you will be getting from, you're not just stagnant. Yeah, there are so many career paths in the healthcare sector. We have the phlebotomy, we have a lot of career paths. Don't worry, my next video I'm going to be talking about the career paths in the healthcare sector, even though you're on work visa sponsorship. Remember, you're not retarded, you're not stranded. You're only restricted not to work in other parts outside your core healthcare sector. Is that okay? You can't be an healthcare worker and go and work in construction. Like one of the things I want to do recently is to train both students on 20 extra hours and also healthcare worker that has 20 extra hours. I'm going to be having my webinar, which I'll be dropping the adverts on my Facebook page, on all my handles for you to see. So then I'll be having webinar with people on how to make use of your 20 hours for a functional, a creative, and an innovative business in the UK without affecting your 20 hours. Meet you once again. It's your one and only girl, Ife. One love from this, and I love you, love you, love you, love you. Bye bye. Shout out. Don't forget to check all my previous videos. I've been doing this for long. Like you know, on my page, I'm a dancer. I'm a food content creator. I do a lot of things. Yeah, I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a business analyst and a hairdresser, so I acknowledge a lot of people. Like one of the things I've done in the hair sector is using my hair care. I remember one of the days I went to work at Mested over. There was one of my residents that needed to get her hair braided. She's a wife. Her hair is fluffy. It's not this our own kind of hair, but still because she wanted it and that would make her happy, regardless of her situation. I told the manager we need to have this done. I got the attachment thing. I didn't even finish it that day. That was my shift today. I still came back the next day without having shit to come and do it. So these are one of the things I do as an hair care worker. Tell me below in the comment section, what do you do to impact your healthcare system as an hair care worker? Thank you so much for coming on my videos today. I'm not going live because I want to make this as short and as fast as possible. Love you from this. One love, bye bye.